and gentlemen, and welcome to another COASTER-net update. Today we're going to talk about a rumor that hit the web about Six Flags America possibly getting a 2018 launch coaster. But Andy, the sources for this rumor are maybe not, and the information maybe not as exciting as you would initially think when you hear Six Flags America getting a new roller coaster, because a lot of people are tying this back to an earlier rumor from earlier this offseason that Six Flags Great America in your neck of the woods out there just outside of Chicago is actually considering retiring the V2 vertical velocity launched Impulse, the inverted Impulse coaster from Intamin. And now this is what we've kind of talked about this before, with the possibilities of maybe Wicked Twister leaving Cedar Point and going out to California's Great America. These Intamin Impulse coasters do take up a very thin, very small plot of land. Six Flags America actually does have a lot of land to play with, but if they wanted a quick, bang for your buck roller coaster that they already had to move somewhere else. I mean, Great America, that's a ride with terrible capacity. Great America has a lot of people coming to that park. It doesn't really fit well there anymore. It's not a coaster people get excited about anymore. So maybe we see vertical velocity make its way out to Maryland and open up at Six Flags America. Now, I have some more thoughts on this, but I want to hear what you think, being the local guy there in Chicago.
Well, I can tell you I would find it funny, number one, because we've already seen so many coasters from Great America go to America. Yeah. Maybe, like you said, once they lose their greatness, maybe they just go to America.
They go from Great America down to America.
So we've already seen Iron Wolf obviously become Apocalypse. We've seen Raging Cajun go out there to Six Flags America as well. Yeah. And now we're hearing about V2. Now, this one kind of surprises me for a number of reasons. One, because I do know it's kind of a popular ride, that you don't have a lot of launch coasters, any launch coasters at Six Flags Great America. Me being connected to a lot of people in the area, they seem to like that aspect of it, that it's thrilling, it's fun, it sends you out, it's pretty quick. It's really exhilarating. Obviously, the capacity is an issue. It always has a long line on it. The second thing that makes me wonder about this rumor is the fact that they are installing their Joker Free Fly. And the Joker Free Fly is literally being put in, like a block away from where V2 currently sits. And in my mind, if you were taking out V2, why wouldn't you just put the Joker Free Fly right in that spot instead of trying to, completely change the midway and completely, redo things? I just find it really weird that they would go ahead and take out V2 and not put Joker in that same spot, because you would think it has generally a very similar footprint, the two rides.
Yeah, I don't know. This is an interesting one just because, like you said, we've seen so many rides go from Six Flags Great America to Six Flags America. Yeah. Six Flags America hasn't had a first-hand coaster in well over, we're getting close to 2 decades. I think in 2001, when Batwing opened is the last time they actually had a first-hand coaster. Apocalypse came in 2012, and then Raging Cajun came in a couple of years ago. But this is an interesting one just because all of a sudden it seems like Six Flags America is getting stuff, but they've just kind of become the Dorney Park, if you will, of the Six Flags chain, where they get all the relocated coasters, that the other parks don't necessarily want. We saw Dorney get possessed after Geauga Lake closed down, and then Stinger came in, and we've seen Demon Drop come in. We've seen a couple other rides come in from other parks to Dorney. So I think it's kind of that same sort of thing. This is one that, and again, it's 2018, this rumor is for, so it's going to be a while until we really hear anything, especially since it's a, small, not a lot of tracks, so it's going to be quick to take down, it's going to be quick to move, and it's going to be quick to put back up. So it's possible that we don't see a gap of a season. We could see Great America close down at the end of the fall, and then see it get dismantled, in a couple of weeks, make its way on out to Maryland, Maryland, and then, by when the time Maryland's park opens up in, March or April, we see it up and operational at the beginning of the season. Maybe it's an opportunity to fix the holding break there too. But I seriously doubt that that the launch coaster rumor would be a new coaster for Six Flags America. It just doesn't seem to fit with what they've been doing at that park in the past. It would seem that they would probably get a coaster from somewhere else. So we'll have to keep an eye on this one too.
Well, one final thought before we go here. If V2 were to leave Great America, it would open up a lot of opportunities for a new big roller coaster. That right next to V2, you have the double log flumes that we see. The log flumes leaving a lot of parks. I know a lot of people don't like that, but the log flumes are leaving a lot of different parks, and there's two of them that take up a lot of real estate at Six Flags Great America. And on the flip side of V2, you have a huge go-kart track that a lot of people have criticized is kind of out of place at Great America. It kind of produces a bad smell. It's right there in the middle of the park. That land could be used for a lot more. So you have two really big tracts of land, should you remove V2, that maybe you can play with a little bit too. So maybe this is another piece of this rumor, is maybe that signals that Six Flags Great America is, on the verge of making another big investment in the park.
Yeah, park they're investing in a lot, between X-Flight and Goliath, and then Justice League and now Joker. I mean, we've seen quite a few big additions, headlining additions in the last 5 or 6 years. We've seen like four or five pretty big additions. So, and that's a very good point too. Maybe they're going all in at Great America here, going after those folks down at Cedar Point.
Yeah, seriously.
Trying to become another big Midwest destination.
So, as always, thank you, Ride Warriors, for joining us. And as always, ride on.
See you next time, guys.